expand what I said last time. I won't repeat what I said last time. So what I will do is I'll do what I will call a little Haiti riff. And if there are questions after that, then I would like to leave room. A few years ago, we did a seminar in Ontario, Canada, with my Haitian colleagues to a Catholic university. And the topic was the Catholic Church, saint or sinner. And following that, one of the students in the massive auditorium that was there said, I have a question. And the question was, why is Haiti poor? And my Haitian colleague said, I am poor because you tell me I'm poor. That is very significant. My mother, in 1984, started Walls International Guest House. This was at a time when there was a huge rush of missions into Haiti. It was a banner year. And the money that she generated through that really pioneered the cooperative business model that we currently continue with. I was quite privileged to often be a guest around the tables there at the guest house. And often I would hear people would say to me, oh, we just want to thank you so much for this mission that your parents founded. And I said, well, you're wrong on both accounts. I said, first of all, my mother doesn't give my father any credit. This was hers. He had nothing to do with this. And second of all, I would say it's not a mission, it is a business. And third of all, I thank you because I believe you are paying. And what I want to emphasize in this is that most people who come to Haiti are there because they want to heal, save, or fix. They have this idea that we are blessed. God has called us. The implication is that Haiti isn't. And so approaches that often happen in Haiti are those based on, I have, you don't. And when you have that kind of disparity, that kind of top-down, you will have a country that will forever be poor. My father used to always say that Haiti is a graveyard of good intentions, and that graveyard today is Haiti's reality. So how do we change that? My father believed that that true development must be in the hands of the people. It must be envisioned by the people, it must be owned by the people, and it must be managed by the people. This is not an easy thing to do in Haiti, but it's one we continue to attempt to do. One thing I also often hear, I tend to be asked after groups have come to Haiti in their debriefing time if I will speak to them. And the question I always put to them is, what did you experience in your 7 days or 10 days here that surprised you or that was unexpected? And invariably, I will hear that the people are so happy. And I say, well, why does that surprise you? And the answer is, because they are so poor. And I will say, how do you put that together? And they can't. Again, because if we are looking at people through our values and our lens, and you are judging them based on that, you will often err. And Haiti, again, is a country of errors. They have not been understood. They have not been treated as if, well, how should I put this? They have been treated for who they are not and what they cannot do. When you take an approach that you too are created in the image of God with ability and capability, and that you look at what you have and what you can do, you will have a radically different country. And so that is what we do. One thing that we have realized, we do our homework before we get involved in any community. First of all, we have to be invited. We don't intervene, we don't make assumptions as to their need. They have to be, we have to be invited as an organization. We provide resources to men and women who want to invest in a cooperative business model based on agriculture production. Why? Because we always think Haiti is poor and hungry. Haiti can grow anything. Yet their agriculture production has been systematically undermined, I'm going to say, for at least the last, I'm going to say, 50 to 60 years. And so Haiti is hungry today. Today, where you have the violence that is rampant everywhere in the country, schools are closed. Schools that usually provide, you know, not only education for the children, they provide meals, breakfast usually, and lunch. When that doesn't happen and you send them home to their parents, what happens? You are stressing the parents who do not have the capacity to feed their children and are generally more illiterate than the child that they sent to a school. So I will tell you that in areas where cooperative business model has been introduced, there are no orphanages, there are no sponsorship programs, there are no feeding programs. We, Ruth and I, are currently just completing our GuideStar Platinum level accreditation. And one question that we were asked is, how many acres do we indirectly cultivate? Would anybody want to guess? Mark, you already know.
5,000.
Pardon?
5,000.
No, it's over 20,000.
Wow.
Okay. That is almost inconceivable. We currently have, take a guess how many adults. We just completed, we graduated a little over 800 men and women in adult literacy. We have a comprehensive 4-level adult literacy program each 9 months. How many do you think we have on a waiting list to start right now?
50,000.
2,000. Okay. I have received funding for 400. We started last week because I had committed funds for that. It cost us $100 per adult for a 9-month level of training. Why does it cost us only $100? First of all, the cooperatives are responsible to ensure that the centers are available. We do not build schools. Number 2, they don't wear uniforms. We don't need backpacks. We don't need uniforms. Number 3, we don't need meals. So we can educate or do a level. We have 4 levels. So we can do a level per one person for $100 for 9 months.
You're welcome.
What happens when you have an adult who previously could not sign their name except with an X or with a thumbprint? You have a parent who feels equipped to be able to monitor their child's learning, who feels that they have the confidence to guide their child in morals and values and principles, because the curriculum that we have developed in CRAIL for adults is based on a value system. It's based on how do we have a better world? How do we become a more responsible citizen? How am I to determine how to be a better farmer? How to feed my child better? I think I did say one of the things that I learned in Haiti is that peace and productivity are inextricably linked. If you want a peaceful country, you have to invest in people's ability to provide for themselves and their family. And I will say that at any time, you could ask any cooperative member, what has cooperative brought to you? And invariably they will say, we have better seeds. We can send our children to school. We know how to raise our children. We have water. We know how to solve our problems, and we have peace. So I'm going to end on a quote from an ancient Chinese philosopher, and it's what guided us mostly through our almost 40 years, I would say, that we have been in Haiti. And it goes like this: go among your people, love them, plan with them, begin with what they have, build on what they know. And in the end, of the very best of leaders, they will say, we have done it ourselves. Thank you.